Yeah, so almost every Scandinavian dwelling has some place to park a bike, and usually very convenient right out front. And people are using their bikes every day. A bicycle is not for leisure riding, although you can do plenty of that. There's plenty to see that's absolutely stunning. Most people are hopping on their bikes and they're riding to work, and they're needing to get where they want to go, and they're not driving cars as much as we are in the United States. So they have these bikes out here. This one here is a rental. You find these all over the city. It's very sturdy, has a place for a cell phone. It's got a front carrier. I actually put my suitcase on it at the train station and rode it to the property where I'm staying. It's got a back carrier as well. I would call this the SUV of Danish bicycles. It's a sport utility vehicle. It's got a cart in it, but it's not one of the big carts that you see in, I don't know what it's used for, but obviously it's very helpful. It's got a brand name there of some businesses probably using it. Other bicycles, all different shapes and sizes. Bicycles aplenty, and you always have a place to park your bike in Denmark. Rounding some corners is going to take you inside this Danish apartment. This apartment has access to, we have part of the sound there, and we have people rowing. They're in skiffs, they're in small boats. You can see ferries going up and down. You see all kinds of boats in Copenhagen. You see boats that look like they were built in the 1600s. It's amazing. There's one with the Danish flag as it's flying through the sound. Space is tight in a Scandinavian home, but that also means that the selection of furniture and the decorations that go in a Scandinavian home are also often simplistic. So you don't see a lot of stuff. Here we have the one and only bathroom in the house. Just enough room to stack a washer and dryer here. Just enough room for a sink and some shelving. The toilet is in the corner. We won't get you to look too closely at the toilet, but I do want to point out the opening at the bottom is wider, so less chance for a clog that goes on in Scandinavian toilets. The shower here, this is really tight. No shower door, right? This is really, really cool, I think, to not have something you're always closing on you and always having to clean because it gets mold and gum from soap, etc. So Scandinavians usually just have a little cove, and they have a shower that drains towards this stainless steel drain in the back. Look how wide that is. Not a circular drain. It's almost something that it is something that you would find like a swimming pool. It's just very easy to drain, and when you're done, all that water drains out and evaporates, and people carry squeegees too. Very easy to clean up and get in and out of, right? Once again, we have light in the final room of the place, and this is the master bedroom. And it's got a view on a different part of the waterway here. If we take a look outside, we can see, I want to point this out as well, is the levers are also operating differently in Scandinavia. This is open, and you come inside and you just lock it like that. And so simple, right? There's not a lot of knobs to turn. It's just this kind of motion, right? Every time I think that the Scandinavians have found a new way to make ergonomics of objects that human beings touch on a daily basis even more convenient for humans and more friendly to the human body, they do something extra. I would think that all the inventions that could have been made for handles that you turn, for example, have been made by the Scandinavians. They continually impress me. More views. This area is undergoing renovation. It was the old industrial side of Copenhagen, and you can see warehouse looking buildings going up around, and just in general the area is a part of the new growth area of Copenhagen. So as we sit here on the final balcony and wrap up this tour of a Copenhagen condo flat apartment, I hope you have a really good glimpse of Scandinavian living in some sense. I would characterize it as clean, modern, comfortable, safe, and simple, but not simplistic. That's Scandinavia.